Hey friends, hold on 1 second. I had to go get my charger. Let me put my charger on here. Sorry guys. I'm coming. Hey there, Dee Dee. Hi, Melissa. Hey, friends. Welcome, welcome. If you are new, I am Christy with Christy's Crafty Cottage. Hi, Angie. Hi, Judy. Hi, sweet friends. If you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. Yeah, you got it figured out. That's awesome. Phew, I have to catch my breath. I had to go get my charger. Aria struck again. She took it out of here. So, welcome to the CCC event. We are doing the same thing that we did last night on Facebook, and that is Mackenzie Childs Inspired. So, I absolutely love that. Love the theme. Hey, Potter. How are you doing, my sweet friend? All right, just getting my stuff together here with my brushes. So, what I have picked out for tonight, let me tell you what I got here. I have this wreath form. This wreath I actually found at the thrift store quite a while ago, probably during the summer or something. I got it for super duper cheap, and I want to use this. And then I got this sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use the back of it, the surface here. Actually, let me cut off the hanger here because I do not need that. Then I am going to put this under here after I wrap all this up because I want to cover it. And then that's a pretty good size for under here. So I'm going to, once I do, put that on, glue that. And I'm going to do my checks for Mackenzie Childs Inspired. My checks I'm going to have right on here. And then I'm doing some like picks and a rag bell, a beautiful shabby chic rag bell. Hi, Nicole. It's been so long since I've been here. I need to update my profile picture. My kids are now 13 and 14. And they were so, aw. I know, I can't really see the picture too much, but I can see little ones. It's so tiny. Thank you for spreading the love, Dee Dee. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it. So it's only showing 3 people here, but yet 4 people were commenting. So it's so wonky. I don't get it. But yeah, so I'm super excited about this. I love all MCI Crafts and stuff. So I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Last night's toolbox, tool caddy thing turned out really, really cute. Absolutely love it. There is an option. I think it says more. No, it's going to be different for me. I know I've done it before on other people's, but I can't remember exactly how it was done. But yeah, so I'm going to paint this, and then I'm going to cover up this wreath form here. And let's see. I have been just so sick, my friends. I really have been. This is the first time in my craft room all day. I was only in it yesterday and the day before just for my life, and that was it. Just kind of been just so out of it. Now, of course, I could take the easy route and put a napkin on here. That would be simple, right? But not everybody has a napkin. I have I have checks, the Courtly check, which is my favorite. I do have that I could put on here, and some other different ones with like designs and stuff like that. But for this Valentine's wreath, I think I'm just gonna hand paint the checks just so that, you know, because not everybody, you know, has the napkins. So, but if anybody is actually interested in any napkins, I do sell napkin bundles. So send me a message. You have to click off the live chat. Ah, okay. Please subscribe. Yes, please. I don't like this platform. Hey there, my friend. I know it's definitely different. It is different. If you guys have something like a laptop, computer, even on your TV, you can see it much bigger. But yeah, it takes a little getting used to for sure. It does. All right, so what I'm going to do is just paint this first. And I was debating on whether I was covering up my wreath form with either, I was contemplating if I wanted to do Dutch Aqua in here, but I guess I'll do this one. I might just do like an ivory or maybe like a cashew, which is what is on the napkin as well. Pretty much the same cream color. So I think I'll do that. And then I'm going to mainly do like neutrals and stuff, but I think I'm actually going to add in a bit of pink as well. I think a bit of pink, because I do have this one. You know what? I'm going to switch my brush because I feel like this one is just going to be much faster. Much faster for sure. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use this pretty pink that I have, and then I'll do the same thing that I did with the Tool Caddy last night and add some pink in the checks on here. You know, my drag mark. My drag will be pink, gold, and then I'll do the white through it as well. I'm just smoothing this out now, and then I'm going to dry this, do a second coat with my ivory color or cashew. It's going to be Waverly Cashew. Massive thunderstorm here. Oh no. Well, hopefully your internet and stuff doesn't go out, your power. And hi Brandy. I've still been sick. Hi Sandra. Hi sweet friends. Thank you for spreading the love. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for being here. I don't see all the comments, but I do see 14 eyes, so that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much. If you guys do not know, I was diagnosed with COVID, so it has not been fun. It's been really sucky, actually, but I am managing. I am going to be okay. Oh, thank you, Michelle. How are you doing? How are you? I got to catch a little bit of your live as I was out. I was out and about seeing we had to pick out our property lot for a house that's being built. So all this has just been happening so fast, and just with like being sick, I've just been kind of out of it. So it's like a whirlwind. I'm like, what is going on? Hi, Carmen. Keep thunderstorm. People shoot us live to keep the snow. Hey, I got snow here. Prayers. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You can invite Potter on and paste link in your comments, and she can read your chat. Oh, awesome. How do I do that? Let's see. You can invite Potter on and paste link. Okay. paste the links. So wait, do I have to get my other? I got to get my laptop, right? I think I did that with my laptop last time when I invited Jamie on. Correct, Amundo? How are you doing, my crafty peep? You don't want any snow? I love snow. I would like to have a nice big blizzard. Would be amazing. Nice big blizzard getting like snowed in. That would be awesome. We had that the last. It was in between living in Italy. So we lived in Italy for 3 years, moved back to Maryland for 4 years, and that's when we had a big blizzard, and then we moved back to Italy again for 3 years. So we had, the blizzard was so crazy. I kid you not, the snow was up to the roof of the SUV. Like, it was insane. And I loved it. You click on invite members. Guest, maybe? Invite a guest. Copy clipboard. Copied. And then post a comment. Let's see. Paste. Yay! I did it. Woohoo! There we go. Hi, Jennifer. You don't want to snow either? You were too close to me to want a blizzard. Where are you located at, my friend? All right, so let me get, what is this one? Is this the cashew? I think I'll use this one. I think I want to use that one. Yeah, I think this one will be good. I have not used this one in quite some time. I gotta get all the crusty stuff off the end of it. The outside there. Napkin. Here we go. Here's some paper towels. So how is all my friends doing? Can't believe it's like a, you know, not on here for a week. A whole week in between. I really need to just feel better so I can get some videos on here. That's what I need to do. All right, so here's the cashew color, which is a, I guess it's a beigey color. Call it like a beige, which it does match pretty well with this napkin even. See the color there? Let me see if I can put it up here without putting any paint in the napkin. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close there. So that is what I'm going to use for my base coat. And then I'll use, for my drag marks, I'll do the pink and white and gold. I didn't see, I am waiting. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry. Add to stream.
Hello.
Hey there, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, but
Good.
you need to click me off. Otherwise, you'll lose any size you have on your craft.
Okay, how do I do that?
Tammy just wrote it.
All right, let me see. When powder comes on, then tap the pick. You see, you can stay full screen. Solo layout. Let me see. Do I tap myself? Solo layout? Okay. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Yay! Got
There
it.
you are. We haven't lost any of your precious space, even though.
Good. And then we can still chat, which is awesome. So how have you been?
Not
And then
bad.
you said you were working on a project. Is it a
Yes,
secret, top secret project or?
it is.
Well, I can't wait to see and or hear about your project there.
Maybe in a year.
In a year? Oh wow. I think maybe writing a book then.
No. Oh, if only I was doing something so creative.
You know, it's funny. One time I actually caught myself starting to write a book. I really
Ah,
got into it. I mean, like I actually thought I was going to stick to it and all, but that definitely did not happen. I wrote like the plot in like the first chapter and then I was done.
yeah.
I was like, okay, moving on. It was pretty funny though, because I was really into it.
I would
But
love to do well, not like a graphic novel, not like a manga or anything, but a graphic novel. I
mhm.
love them. I collect a lot of them, so
Oh yeah,
I'd love to do something like that.
that would be awesome. I love reading young adult novels, novels. Um, kind of like some love novels, but like love stories with a twist. Crazy stuff
Yeah.
happening.
Yep.
Gotta have all like gotta have something going on. Some kind of crazy plot. But I really love Lisa Joel. She's awesome.
I don't
Great,
know that.
great Lisa Joel and Colleen Hoover.
I'm not a big fiction reader. I love nonfiction. How
Yeah.
crazy is that? Sounds boring, but I love it.
Well, I read stuff like that too, like biographies and things that cases. We talked about that before, like different cases that's happened. I've read different books on that, and so I just variety, nice variety of stuff. I haven't really read anything lately.
Mm.
Nothing lately, but I was watching some watching just stuff on YouTube with, you know, the cases like with summer and all. So
Oh yeah.
my mom and I were really into that. Like the whole time she was here for
Yes.
Christmas, the whole week it was nonstop on the whole time.
Were you watching Trials? I love Trials.
Yeah, it wasn't trials. It was different people
Yeah,
that
like
had,
48 hours and all
yeah,
right.
it was people that on YouTube that have channels and
Yep. Like
they're
Stephanie Harlow and
they're like documenting trying to
yes.
find her and talking to people and interviews and all that.
Yeah.
So, hey Lori, how are you
Laurie
doing?
says, I know you do. Just teasing.
Building her house. She's an architect and designed her own house. And poor Potter, everyone keeps forgetting her. We can never forget Potter. Never ever. um, yeah, so we have been we put in an offer for the house we really wanted. That didn't go so well. We even bid 50,000 over the asking price, and we still got outbid. It's a crazy,
Wow.
really quite crazy.
Is it
And
a bubble?
then we decided actually the same exact day while I was still sleeping because I haven't been feeling well.
Yeah.
Bernard was on the phone with our realtor and then a lender, and he got the ball rolling for like building a house. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wake up from a nap and I'm like, what's going on here?
The
All
whole
kinds of
world's
stuff.
changed.
Like, man, how long have I been sleeping? Um, so yeah, we didn't get the house, but then he started on with that, and so we went and picked out the lot today.
How
And then
exciting.
I know it's gonna be it's pretty awesome because I thought it was gonna take years to build a house, but Apparently it's only going to be like 4 or 5 months. So that's awesome.
Yep.
I really wanted to move sooner, but oops, I got white on there. But it's okay.
You're
It'll
still well within your time limit, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely. And it'll give some more time to, save up even more money, and
Yeah.
that way we're not draining our savings and stuff. And then we get to customize stuff as well. So that's pretty awesome. I just missed a couple spots here that were white.
Laurie Big says, "Hi, Christy. Good to see you up and mobile."
Oh, hey there, my friend.
Midnight Scroll says, "Hello."
Hey there. I totally have not been overexerting myself. I've literally just been sitting.
Good.
So this is the only time that I've been standing and doing anything. I mean, other than, washing a load of laundry or something. But
What? Hang on. What? Go back. What do you mean, washing a little laundry or something?
yeah, a little laundry. How are you doing today?
You are just unstoppable.
Yeah, definitely. That's when you know it's a good nap, right? Oh my gosh, I heard one bad news when I woke up, but then a good news one, right after. So
Now you know what to do. Every time something bad happens, sleep.
yeah, exactly. Love it. Hey, there's some crackling going on.
What
I
does
do
that mean? Oh,
some
I
crackling.
mean, and you're painting.
Yeah,
I was thinking, oh my gosh, is there a fire outside?
that's funny.
Sandra Jones says you'll have time to get packed up.
Yes, definitely. Because I need to go through everything and purge. I definitely want to purge and get rid of a lot of stuff that I have that I just don't need. It's just sitting around.
Angie B agrees that you are unstoppable.
Up in there.
Jennifer Lurch says sleep it away.
Yep. I'm trying. I just don't like laying around and just laying and sitting, but sometimes just what you got to do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling much better. I got some more medicine today.
How many days have
you?
Can you tell me how many days you're into it?
Huh?
How many days you've had it?
It's been since New Year's Eve.
Right.
Yeah, New Year's Eve is when I found out. I started feeling like sick and everything that day, and I remember I thought it was just what was going around my house, like just a bug, and then and then that night I remember I was working on something for my mom in the craft room, and my dad came in like, "Oh, can you take me to the hospital?" He started like freaking out and having a panic attack because he had a fever and all. So then we got tested and found out, in the middle of the night, like early morning. And then after that, from the next day, like I just kept getting more sick and more sick. And so I'm going to draw a line going across here, kind of in the middle-ish. And let's see, that's a wonky middle. Let me fix that up. Let's go ahead and redo that. Let's get me a ruler. I'm not going to be a rebel tonight.
Rachel Lance says, "Hey, Christy."
Hey there. How are you? 28 eyes, 32. Yay, we got 32. Hi, friends.
Oh, gosh, I forgot to say that one.
So glad you guys are here. All right, so usually what I do is I go in half of whatever surface I'm using. And, wow, that's going up a hill. Oh, my gosh. What am I doing? I don't even know what in the world I call myself doing with that one, but that was crazy. Okay, let me put it straight. There we go. Let me do it the right way. And that seems to be about half. That should be good this time. That seems to be. It was going up a hill. It was like boom.
I think it's because it's so big. It's hard
Yeah,
to be.
definitely. A little
Sandra
more.
Jones says that her nephew is a paramedic and says that it's best to move around a lot to not get pneumonia.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, then I definitely will be doing that because I do not want pneumonia. I've just been sitting. So I probably should get that. Like,
Have you had any tightness in your chest or anything?
Yeah,
Uh,
I have been. Well, I'm a smoker, so that could be, one
well,
of the.
it's considered a risk, but there's also evidence in the opposite direction that smokers fare better, possibly because they've given their lungs a workout already.
I have heard that, I guess, because our lungs are definitely used to putting strain on it. And I think I'm going to do a little bit up here too.
Are you still smoking?
Yeah, but not as much.
Because the thing is that there's also cough suppressants in
Mhm.
cigarettes. And so when you get sick and you think, oh, I can't smoke, then you cough more because it hasn't got the cough suppressant in it, you know? You've become addicted to cough suppressant.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I've still been, not as much. Definitely have cut back for sure because
No judgment here. I was a smoker for many, many years.
yeah, I definitely, it's hard to not completely, but,
the more times you try, the more lucky you are. I tried giving up about 4 or 5 times and finally did it. 2013.
Yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. That is
Tammy's in her leg cuff and she forgot to take a pic of her craft. Never mind.
Looks like you will be doing that in 2 hours, my friend. All right, so I'm just marking off my boxes here, my checks. That looks like it's, I guess I could do a little one here. There'll be different sizes.
Tammy just called me head babe.
All right, and
Sandra Jones says she's a smoker and they are her nerve medicine.
oh yeah, definitely.
Angie B is asking me where I'm from. I'm originally from Perth in Western Australia, but I've been in Melbourne for many, many years in Australia.
In Melbourne?
Yes. Not Melbourne, Florida. Melbourne, Australia.
I think this is probably about even as the other one. Yeah. All right. So I got all my checks here.
Good.
And I'll pray that it's even. Let's hope. But yeah, just I kind of always just start in the middle and then break it down from my middle line and then do my sections and even on each side. So it should work out. And then I'll go, like, say this one's black, and then I skip and I go around, wherever, like up here would be black here. This would be black, black, black. I'm just skipping all around here, there, here, there. So how's the weather over there? You said you have thunderstorms?
It's now past. It's so weird. Now it's sunny again. We just
wow.
had this wild thunderstorm and the rain was hitting the window horizontally. But yes, It's muggy. I would call it muggy today.
Muggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of humidity and muggy. Is it has it been warm there? Like you don't get really cold weather, right?
Oh yes, we do. We don't get
Oh,
snow. We never get to freezing or anything. But
no.
it feels cold.
Alright, so black, white, black, white.
But we're in summer here, so that's why it's warm.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's so it's like
yeah,
opposite here.
yeah. It's opposite. The southern hemisphere
Wow.
has summer when you have winter. We have winter when you have summer.
Wow. Who would have known? That's pretty cool. Learn something new every day, friends. That is for sure. Hi, Jackie. Yes, make sure you hit the like on the way out. And if you come back and rewatch for a couple minutes, that would be awesome as well. And sorry, like it, them. So what I'm gonna do now is all the spots that have the little dots in it, I'm gonna do some black chalk paint. And I'm also going to add, since I'm going to add some pink into my wreath that I'm going to use, which I'm going to cover this wreath form here. And then this is going to go over top that. So I won't necessarily see every little thing in here, but at least it'll be done just in case. And I'm going to go on, do my drag on here beforehand with a little bit of liquid gold. It's kind of messy looking, but it's probably about like $7 for this at Michael's. You can get it on Amazon as well. And I'm going to do that in the same pink I used last night, which is by Folk Art, and it's the matte acrylic vintage tea rose. Love that pink. It's so pretty.
That's the one you used yesterday too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to use my brush. Let's see. I'll use this one here. So I'm going to do half of it. Well, I don't want to use that one for the gold because I don't want to mess it up. Let's do this one here. So I'm going to dip it in the gold, part of it in gold, part of it in the pink. So it's like half and half on the brush. And then I'm just going to bring my drag down and then do that, random spots on the lines. And I feel like it needs a little bit more pink. So I'll add that back in. Going with a little pink now.
There's been more discussion about smoking. Laurie B said, my mum smoked like a freight train for 20 plus years and then got up one morning and just quit.
Oh, wow. Good for her.
Jackie says it's been a busy day.
What did you do? What did you do today?
See what she says. Jackie says that piece you did last night was so gorgeous. And she says, this is going to be beautiful.
Thank you. All right.
Crafty Peep says you can craft better sick than most people can craft feeling great.
That's funny. Thank you. Oh, that is so sweet.
Everyone's agreeing with her. And Sag Jones says, what I learned new today was from Debbie Riggs when she said she cleans her brush with vegetable oil after using the liquid gold.
Vegetable? I didn't know that. I heard of acetone nail polish remover is what I've used. Previous to that, the soap and everything, it just wasn't working. It's so harsh on your brushes, but the acetone did take it off. So now I'll have to try the other one now.
Just making a mad scramble to get this troll because I was in StreamYards and I had to go back to YouTube.
Oh yeah, I see the troll. Bum and go. Cooks, clean, cook 3 meals, took care of babies. Now I'm ready to drop. You're
I
probably
bet you are.
definitely exhausted. All right, so now that I got that on, well, let me make sure it's dry. Make sure it's dry on here. And now we're going to do black chalk paint. Now with these checks, they're kind of big. So like, using a bigger brush probably would be ideal. But around the edges, I like to use the smaller brush just because I have more control of it and it seems to stay in the lines better and stuff. So I'm just going to use my my Zen brush here, get around the edges, and then I'll get use my other like bigger Zen brush for filling in. So just switch between the two. And what I can do is I'll do a little bit of this because I don't want to just do this, the whole time. But I'll do this a little bit and then I'll switch over to start working on the wreath because I can always add this, after.
Jackie says she got hacked on Instagram and she had about 5 friends send her messages. So she reported them and blocked your friends.
Oh, wow.
Patricia DeCamp says hello.
Hey there, Patricia. Hey there, Trish. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah,
we had 32, but then it dropped off.
Let's see. I'm going to try to see how close I can get it without making a mess of it. And then you want to meet the corners. You want your corners to meet up. And this brush is not the best for that. Let me switch back again. Let me try this one. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Yeah, I think that one's not bad.
New brushes.
Yes, Tammy and I got the same brushes. We're twins.
I know, they look so huge.
They are. All right, so I need to match up my corners together and match up my corner up here. And then it'll cover up some of the drag mark that was down first. And then, but you'll still see some of it kind of peeking through here and there. Yeah, my favorite of all the brushes is tiny. So that would probably take quite some to do with these big checks.
You could make a miniature version, a little companion.
Yes, that would be cute. That would be adorable. Yeah, so my mom, she got hacked on Facebook recently.
Really?
If they they created, somebody's catfishing her, so they created another account claiming that they're her. But
oh my gosh.
I know, it's crazy. She's like, I don't even barely go on Facebook. What do they want with me?
What are they using her for?
Who knows? It's so weird. But they're messaging people saying, "Hi, how have you been?" And my cousin messaged me earlier. She's like, "Is this your mom?" I'm like, no. I was like, she posted on her Facebook, somebody's claiming that they're her. She's like, I wish it was, because they said they're born in 86. Not me. And so I don't know, but they're sending out all kinds of requests, and it's just, it doesn't make any,
Wow.
who
There's
knows
some
why.
weird people. Weird people.
Definitely no life. I mean, I don't understand it, because I mean, I don't know what they would like gain from it, or hopefully they're not going to try to scam people for money. Who knows?
Yeah, it's identity theft.
Yeah, craziness. Crazy people. But I knew right away. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to accept that, because they don't have a profile picture, and I just knew like why would my mom create a new one?
Mm-hmm.
I helped her create the other one. So, but yeah, it happens. So this is how it is going so far. Show you up close. And it doesn't take, once you get kind of your groove down, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take too long. You just make sure you match up your corners. This brush isn't too bad. I like the, out of the 2 packs, Tammy, I don't know if you're still here. But
She's still here.
if out of the 2 packs, my favorite are the ones that have the little slant down here.
On the end.
Yeah, it has like the little slant thing. I thought I was hacked on Facebook, but Facebook deleted my good account. I remember you telling me that. That's horrible. I would be so upset. Oh my gosh. That would be really upsetting, because a lot of us, like, to clear our phones and stuff, we just are like, oh, it's on Facebook. It's all right. We'll just delete the pictures and call it a day. But then, you never know. Just never know.
Tammy agrees. She says she loves those. Not the hacking, the paintbrushes.
Uh, they're definitely it's nice and smooth. I love it. These are from Amazon.
Yeah. Royal and Langnickel.
Yep. I did go over a little bit there, so I'll touch that up with my, well, this one might be a little too big, so let me get a smaller one. Yeah.
Design and Vine says there should be a way to back up all of that stuff. Angela Hawkins has arrived and says, "Hi, my beautiful friend. Sorry I'm late. It took me a few to find you."
Oh, that is totally okay. You're here. Yay.
And
Thank
then Phyllis Willis says, "Hello, Christy, Tammy, and CCC."
you. Yay. Hey there, my friend.
Laurie B says she doesn't know how you use the long brushes.
What happened to me on Instagram? They use my name, but oh. I know. Who would do that? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, what do they? I mean, did anything? So I guess nothing ever came about it because of. Let's see, where am I? Oh, okay. This looked like a line. It was the crackle. It was there for a second. I'm like, wait a minute now. What's going on here? So then it would stop. Yeah, right here. Right there. So hopefully nothing happened with other friends and them trying to ask friends for money and all. It's just, people just don't have a life. I don't get why exactly they would want to do it, other than maybe they're just bored and have no life and it's something to do, get a kick out of it. Or it could be the scammers that are trying to get the money, saying, oh, I'm your family or a good friend. So, I'm in desperate need of some money right now.
Design and Vine says you can back up. I just found a way to do it. You're amazing.
Oh,
Michelle
wow.
is just like a guru of
That's
tricks
awesome.
and tips. Yes.
Woohoo.
Please post the tip in the CCC at least.
Yeah. Definitely. Would love to know. So you can back up the Facebook, correct?
That's what she's saying. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that's a plus. All right, so I'm trying to match up corner here. So I'm going to bring that up just a tad bit more.
So you had a meeting with your builder?
Yeah, we had a meeting with, it was a conference on the phone
Yep.
with the builder, the lender, the builder, lender, and us, and then our realtor. And we told them that we want to go ahead and do it, and then we drove over to pick out the lot and everything, and so yeah, that way they can just get started right away, because they said it'll be about 4 or 5 months to get everything done. And Shanna said that she got her house built in 4 months, so I'm hoping it's 4 months. That would be great.
Is it on a new subdivision?
Yeah, it's a brand new subdivision. That's a small one, but it is exactly like where I grew up and stuff. It's right in that area.
Right.
I already know the area. My grandmom lives right down the street. Family, friends, they all live down the street. Like everything's local and familiar and stuff. Like I literally was, brought up in that area. So, and then the house that we bought, we owned before, like when we lived in Italy the first time, we came back and we bought a house, and that's actually the house that I was raised in. My parents sold it to my sister and her husband at the time, and they got it for like super cheap, and then they ended up getting a divorce, so they lost the house and lost it for foreclosure. So we ended up buying it more than what they paid, but still cheap for with the foreclosure costs. And then but we ended up deciding that he was going to stay in the military, and then we were going to go back overseas again. So we had put in orders to go to Rota, Spain, which
Yes.
we had got, but then the orders dropped. So we our second choice was to go back to Italy. So we
You
ended up
went there. Yeah.
went back, and we had a great time. Definitely had a fantastic time there. But we, of course, always miss, home and everything.
Hmm.
But we did sell our house because we couldn't afford to live there paying that mortgage in euro, and then paying for or that rent there, and then paying the mortgage for here.
Yep.
And then we decided to also, instead of renting it out for a super long time, because we knew he would have like another 10 years in the military, so we decided to just sell it, which I am friends with the person that bought it. I'm friends with her on Facebook, so I get to see the house still, all that good stuff. But they redid the whole thing. It's amazing. Her husband's a contractor.
Ah, the best kind.
Oh yeah, definitely. Redid the whole entire thing. I mean, it does look amazing.
People are saying that's exciting for you.
Oh,
Ashton John has said, "Hey girl, sorry I'm late."
hey there,
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
here too, and that is totally fine. You made it. I always say better late than never. to get up in that little corner here. There we go. But yeah, it's exciting. I wasn't thrilled that it has no property. The yard is like super tiny, so I'm not thrilled about that. But I told Bernard, I was like, if I'm going to agree to get this, you have to agree that we can move, sell it and move in like 5 years. So he did agree to it. He's probably hoping that I'll just fall in love with it and just want to stay. But
Mm-hmm.
plans for like, a big yard because I want to have a greenhouse and have all my gardens and just, she shed
Yeah.
things, and I can't do that there. But we can't really rent right now because we have too many animals. If you put in that you even have cats, they're like, no, can't do it here. Not here.
Really?
Yeah, they're being really weird about it these days.
It's proven that animals promote longer life in humans.
Yeah, exactly. They do. And apparently those people do not care. They're caring about their carpet. But yeah, I mean, we just have to move because the school here is not the best at all, the high school.
Okay.
Yeah, our kids definitely, like Nathan's in the high school now. Hannah's graduated, but Nate is there and he absolutely hates it. And so we want to definitely move. And he's going to be now going to the high school that Bernard and I went to.
Oh, how sweet.
I know. That's sweet. That's where we met and everything. It's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Which means will Bella go there too when she
Yep.
gets...
Yeah, because she's in middle school now, so she'll eventually go there unless by that time we move again. So we'll have to play it by ear and see. But at least I have the option to move and get that dream house that I want that has the big yard and all.
Yes.
So that'll be good. But for the time being, I think it'll be perfect. And, we'll get off base and we'll be able to customize the house and, as they're building it and stuff. So I'm hoping that I can get a fireplace put in there. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I miss having a fireplace. All right. It's coming along. Coming along.
People are networking in the chat.
Trolls are like the flies.
They are. There's been a heap of them.
Mm-hmm.
Crafty Peep says, with a nice mantle.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you so much.
Did you see Lisa Kidd is here?
Oh, hey, Lisa. Figure out to get on here.
Well done.
Yay, you made it. Woohoo. Awesome. Let's see. We got 26 friends here.
I've got 27.
Oh, 27? Oh, nice.
But only 15 thumbs up.
Wow. Some people have thumbs up. You got to do it.
Jackie, I think it was Jackie said that she's going to do it on the way out. It must be her routine.
Probably, yeah.
I do it at the second I come in the door, otherwise I forget.
I do sometimes forget, and I'm like, wait, did I even like it? I better go back and check. I cannot remember. All right, almost done with this. And let me use this little teeny brush for this little teeny section here. Tammy, do you use chalk paint when you do this? Do you use black chalk paint or acrylic?
I know that today she used ink, Waverley ink,
Oh, okay.
not
Chalk.
ink, but yeah, the colour, so it was chalk.
Yeah. All right.
But I'll let you know if she says something different.
Okay.
Nancy says, glad to hear you are having a house built. You can get the house the way you want it.
Yes, definitely.
Laurie B says she gave you a thumbs up. Of course.
Yay. Thank you. Yes.
I've made Jackie Cameron hit the thumbs up. I've messed her routine up completely. Ruined your whole night. She says chalk ink.
Chalk ink. Okay.
Lisa Kidd found a wood tray at the thrift store the other day and she's going to try her hand at this.
Oh, good. Well, I would love to.
And Patricia DeCamp is pretending it's Facebook and has sent you 1,000,000 hearts.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I know. I wish that they had that on here, or like that you can like the comment. Because when I'm in
Yes.
the comments, I want to, like it or reply to it. Because I still don't even know how to like tag a name. Like one time I accidentally figured it out, and then I don't know what I did. No clue.
Well, the thing is, you can't tell if you've tagged someone, only if someone's tagged you. And so, even if you just use their name, it'll highlight to them.
Oh.
But yeah, but generally, people just write. Well, I know it doesn't happen on everyone's, but if you write at the symbol at and then no gap and immediately start typing their name, it'll come up. So you
Hmm.
don't have to type the whole name, you then just click it. Makes it much faster.
Yeah, definitely. See, that's what I did before, and then I tried another time, and it wasn't, for some reason, it wasn't working. So I don't know what I was doing. So I
Yeah.
guess you just stick with doing that.
Well, I have, been looking at the phone and stuff, but I have now rejected the phone again because, like it, I can see why everyone's saying they don't like it because when YouTube started, it first had floating comments like Facebook's got,
Hmm.
and now it doesn't. But it's designed for a different purpose. It wants landscape, and it wants you to use them on a monitor because YouTube quite often has lots and lots of panels of a number of people. And I was just thinking today, when when the Crafty Edge was on, that people would have been like little teeny pinheads of people on the phone because there were 3 people on the live.
So true.
Yes, Jackie Cameron says, so when I do the they see it in red. Well, orange? I don't know. And others don't. Yeah, no, you only see your own name. If someone tags you, you see it. So you won't see that you've tagged someone, but they will see it.
Wow. So all along I probably was doing it right, and I just didn't know because I thought that it.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone does that. Like I mean, I remember when I first did it, and for ages, you just watch other people do it and you think, wow, why are they doing this at business? And
Hmm.
then people start tagging you and you're like, I want to do that too, but I'm too scared to ask because I'll be a newbie. And and then when you get it to work, it's like, yippee. And then you realize, oh, I'm an old hand at this. And the next person comes in and goes, hang on, I can't see it. It's not working.
Which is exactly right in.
Sandra Jones agreed that they weren't much more than pinheads.
Yeah, definitely takes a little getting used to for sure.
I love YouTube though. I do. I'm sorry.
So,
I get frustrated with Facebook because when I try and click on people's lives, I lose the chat and then I can't get it back, and then I have to go out of Facebook and come back in. It's just, I find it frustrating. But you see, it's because I don't use it a lot. It's the
yeah,
same. Yeah.
like we're like used to Facebook. Like I was used to doing the lives on Facebook,
Yeah.
beforehand. Like that's just all I knew. And then,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, now I'm used to it just because I've been doing it, a few times now.
Yeah.
But at first, it was definitely a little bit different. But now it's not a problem. But I was always like I'm used to watching videos on YouTube because I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah. So you know what to expect.
Yeah,
But I bet all the gals that came over, and guys, but I haven't seen many guys that came over from Facebook are like, "What? What's this thing?" And it's so frustrating.
yeah.
But yeah, as everyone's agreeing.
Like my mom, she likes YouTube better as well
Yeah,
because her comments are always messed up on Facebook.
Facebook.
And she's
Yeah,
great with that.
they never. When I see them backwards, they're never in chronological order. It's very hard to follow.
Wow.
Anyway. Crafty Pete. Sandra Jones said they weren't much bigger than pinheads as was. And Crafty Pete says, "Oh good. Did it take £10 off me?" Ashton John said, I think it would have looked much better on her tablet. Agreed, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Last little teeny one.
Brittany Gentry says, "Hello, hello, hello."
Hey there. Hi, Brittany. Um,
Jackie says she watches YouTube, but not lives, only here. So she
yeah.
makes an exception for you.
Oh, so sweet.
Sandra Jones likes Facebook better.
All right. So I got that done. So now what I'm going to do is do the drag marks with the white and pink. Because you can see the pink and gold through some of it with the one that I did before, but this will be like in the black.
Ashton John says, "Sorry, I need to fix my name on here. I'm just Ashton. John is my other half."
Yeah.
Brittany Gentry says, "I'm going to try and switch to my page. Be right back."
Thank you. Thanks, Dee. All right. So now the brush I want to use. Pink. So I'm going to use this.
Monica Heath says, "Hello."
Hey, Monica. Yeah, you made it.
We were at 32 and now we're at 29 again. Now we're at 28. Oh my gosh, it's so weird.
They come and go. Come and go. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So I'm doing.
Crafty Pig says she thought that Olivia Newton thought that Ashton might be Olivia Newton-John's daughter. Oh my gosh. But Olivia Newton-John's daughter is Chloe Latanzi.
I would have never known that.
Well, I'm Australian. That's why. Olivia Newton-John's Australian.
Oh. Huh.
Jackie says she's got 29 people on hers.
29 on yours?
Dee Dee says 30.
I think I got them all. And now to do whites.
Do you do every single square with the drag?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't. It just depends. But for the foreground, like before I start with the black, I do I just do that random. But when I do the black checks one here, then I do the drag in each one, and then I just do a little bit, put a little bit more on my brush, and I just make it look kind of wonky looking, because if you look at Mackenzie Childs stuff, it's not really, nothing is, you know, perfect and straight lined and all. So it just gives it that look. So I try not to have like a full coverage line going down. I try to make it look a little bit like kind of rough around the edges here.
Tammy is letting people know, y'all, we are all helping build Christie's watch hours. Every Wednesday you are here. That is so true. And
Yeah.
watch hours get a lot of people.
And I so much appreciate that.
33 now. Thank you, Dee Dee.
Yay. All right, so that's looking pretty good. If I decide to add a little bit of gold, I could do that towards the end, but this one is done. So now I'm going to work with my wreath form. And a lot of times I'll do white underneath, or I can do like ivory or vintage white. This is the first time I did the cashew, but I figured it matched pretty well with the napkin, so I'll give that a shot. And then some of the material I'm using is some that I used the other night as well, when I did that shabby chic wreath, but it's, you know, stuff that has, you know, the linens, and so like neutral colors that I want to use here that I grabbed out, so that'll look nice with it. And then I also have this right here with this pretty sparkly pink material. So I'm going to cut this up. This was actually a sweater that was Arya's, and she cannot fit it in anymore, unfortunately. So I'm going to use it because I love the material. I think it's super pretty. And so I'm going to use that part of that on here, going around the wreath here. I thought I had the wreath in here from the other night. And then I have these leaves, and that would be super pretty together with the sparkle. So what is how was everybody's day? What did you guys do? How was your day? All right, done with this stuff. That wasn't so too painful to watch. Hopefully not. It always seems like it's so quick for me to, you know, like it's always when I look at the time, I'm like, wow, it's been that long already.
Yes.
Doesn't
Yes, it flies.
Yes, it does. When you're doing lives, it seriously flies by. All right, so now I'll put that to the side. Oh, let me show up close. So there's how the drags look and everything. Just simple, like super easy to do. And now the wreath. I do want to cover this whole thing up. Originally, I was thinking I was going to use some chunky yarn, but I think I might do the material. And probably first, I'm thinking the drop cloth, actually. Use a little of the drop cloth and cover it. But what I did with the other one, the last wreath, that was a round foam one that I used the other day. And I used like the different materials, wrapped it all the way around, and then I put doilies, like to show the doilies and lace and all. But I'm going to kind of do it a bit similar, but not completely. Not completely. So then I'm also going to put a rag bow on here as well. Right at the bottom. But yeah, I'm just going to cover this up. And I believe you can actually get the foam heart wreaths at Dollar Tree. I think. Though I don't have any of them left, but I'm pretty sure I had got it from there before.
New arrivals. Craftspirational says, okay, I'm here again.
Yay. Did you change your name on there now? Or do you have 2 accounts? Oh, the stuff's my nose already. Doesn't take long.
And Laura Bennett says, forgot again. Never mind.
You're here. Yay. It's totally fine. All I did was some checks on a heart. I just used this heart, the sign from Dollar Tree, and then did some Mackenzie Childs Inspired checks there. The courtly check, and you can do those in any colors. And now I'm just wrapping this wreath form that I got from the thrift store. I probably paid like maybe $2 or something for it. And I'm
Craftspirational just logged into this account. She obviously has 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm using drop cloth, canvas drop cloth to wrap this for now. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of some other stuff as well on here. But this will give at least a nice coverage on there. Kind of cover that up. And I was debating on if I wanted to keep this showing and just spray paint it, but then I just opted to just, cover it. And so,
Laura Bennett says, love it.
yay. So glad. All right.
Monica is a car mechanic. She has done a brake job on her Mustang.
Did you wash drop cloth? Oh, I didn't. I did not. Yeah, I just ordered it from Amazon and just used it straight away. Didn't even think to do that. Oh, where did it go? I have my other drop cloth right here. And let's see if I have some down here.
Monica said she did it with her husband. He was behind her, telling her what to do because he just had surgery on his arm.
Oh, how did the surgery go? All right, I'm going to have to grab some drop cloth, unfortunately. It is a bummer. Seeing if I see it here first before I go running off. I only see this one in the drawer down here. One little piece. And I hope I don't have to get it out of the closet.
Why?
And I have to move.
Because everything will come with it.
Yes, because I have to get everything out first to get in there. And that's no fun.
People are singing Monica's praises. They're talking about her being a great woman with many talents.
Aw. I totally agree. Great woman with many talents. I was just wondering because I haven't used it for anything yet. I've used them a lot for, I mean, especially stuff like this, like wrapping wreaths and stuff. But I've also used them in bows, all kinds of stuff. Kind of use it like burlap, but I have to run. So give me just a moment to see. Hopefully it's with my other fabric and not in the closet.
That's okay. We'll chat amongst ourselves.
Okay.
And I'm sure more than one person will write Marco.
Let's see here. I can still chat with you as I'm around the room. It's not like it's a mansion here, so you'll be able to hear.
Looks like a mansion. Angie B is taking the liberty of using this time out to have a quick shower.
All right. Well, that's a good thing. Started smelling you through there. Let's see. I guess it's gonna be in. Darn. I think it is in the closet. All right. Unless I'm in here. I tell you, I'm completely organized for these things. It would be a miracle. There's some in here. No.
I will ask her that when she comes back, Cassie.
Well, gotta move some stuff. Ah, found it.
Did you hear that, everyone?
Okay. All right, I'm back. This is what I have left, a whole another thing, and I have no clue where the rest of it went that was already cut, but this will do. And this was a 4x15 feet 2-pack, so it was 2 of those that I have listed on my Amazon. It's in my Amazon store under materials.
Is that on your link tree as well? The
Yes.
connect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to post the link tree.
Hi, Cassie.
Much easier than posting the whole Amazon thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you see Cassie asked you a question?
To make the cloth roses you put on tree of Christmas. Oh, can I do a video? Sure. Definitely can do that. That won't be a problem at all. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Potter.
Pleasure.
I did my I felt like a little bit accomplished for a change last night because I haven't been able to do deadly squat. But I
You made a link tree. I just made Tammy's link tree last week. I finally realised how important it was when I was watching Royal Crafty.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, it was a one-stop shop.
Yes. I love, that's exactly where I see it. And I was like, yeah, I'm totally doing this and copying.
I think she has the pro version though, because the polka dots are a pro
Oh,
version.
mhm.
Yeah.
That was $6 a month or
A
something.
month. Yeah.
But I already pay for so many things. I'm like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I really don't need that.
Maybe when you get big time, because it's got lots of connections to various money things, you know.
Mhm.
So when you become massive, it'll be, you know, useful for that.
And I hope to be that one day.
I'm sure you will be.
My goal is, I'm setting my goal up there like Barb and Brooke. One day, maybe one day I'll be there. That would be pretty awesome. It would be a dream come true. But what I do now is already a dream come true. So it would just be the icing on the cake.
But it would be nice if you could make a good living from it too,
Yes, for sure.
rather than, you know, just a little bit of extra and subsistence.
Mm-hmm.
Because crafting is expensive.
Yes. That is so true.
And plus, your time is extremely valuable, and like everyone, all the crafters, that's what they're giving away for free, their knowledge. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? So,
That's why it's great to, over there on Facebook to get the stars and stuff because, it's like a tip. So that was awesome when they started doing that. And then, becoming monetized. I don't know
yes.
what the qualifications are to do that. I just hit 10K, so I'm not too sure. But hopefully, I'll get monetized on there soon. And then, um, I want to work my way to get monetized on here. And then also, um, like you can get paid for your blogging and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that would be awesome. But yeah, I might have to cut this actually in half. That would take some time getting that through. So lots of strings. Definitely lots of strings there.
But not glue strings.
Nope, not glue strings. But this definitely should be enough to cover it with just as long as I can get these strings off here, then that would be perfect.
Yes, it is Potter who is talking. The other person who's talking. The voice. Just the voice.
Oh, yeah, my nose is really, that'll get you. That's for sure. It will get you.
Crafty Peep says, me too. Her goal is Erin from Lizzie and Erin.
That is awesome. I remember when I first started watching them and Barb and Amber. I mean, it used to be where I would just watch lives, just watch theirs all day long between different creators. And
Yeah.
I realized very quickly when I got my own page that that came to a halt. There was no longer time for all that. So I do miss it. Um, and now it's just become, it's just become a habit to not really watch it as much, except for like, of course, events and stuff like that. But I do try to catch, replays and stuff. But it's just so hard to like. You want to support everybody. You want to watch all the lives, and it's just nearly impossible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. There's so many people.
It's so,
There's just not enough hours in the day.
it is really not. All right, so I was able to deal with that little piece there. So that is awesome. I don't know if you guys seen, but Dollar Tree has this lace now with hearts. It's so pretty. Maybe do a series of how to use products. I don't know how to use a lot of stuff. I think that would be an awesome idea. Like, what product would you be into seeing being used? Like wood burners or um,
Mitre cutters.
yeah, water. Yeah, definitely a lot to watch all day long. But I would watch it. Like, even my family knew. They're like, oh, I hear such and such on, and um, so I think on top of here, because I want to make it, kind of pretty it up a bit. So I think I'm gonna cut some of this. It's so sad to have to cut this beautiful sweater, but I'm recycling. I can't believe my baby can't wear it anymore. I had got together a box for my my husband's sister because she has a little one, and all of this stuff is just, oh my gosh, it's so small and cute, and things I have to keep. And I'm like, I just need to craft with this stuff. I can't let it go. And then of course there's those things that you have to keep for your grandkids. Can't do anything with those but just pack them away. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut off like the little tag here, the little collar piece.
Jan Webb says hi.
Hi, Jan. Oh, thank you for being here, guys. Super excited.
They're saying people haven't seen the lace yet.
Oh no. I just seen that the other day at my $1 tree. Now I haven't been to my other Dollar Trees in a little bit now, so I don't know if they have it. But I wanted to just buy it all. But I was like getting other things too, so I knew I had to kind of be conservative a little bit. So I got 6, and now I'm like, oh, I hope I can find them again. Like, I should have got more. Probably should.
Cassie says, just how to use products in versatile ways. She says, what are the transfers you use the wooden stick to transfer to craft?
The transfers wooden stick. Huh? Hey, Brenda, what are the transfers you use? Oh, okay, with the stick. That is it's the rub-on transfers. So I get mine usually from Amazon, and you could put them on furniture. You could put them on anything really. They go
They'll
on.
be in your Amazon shop as well.
Yep, that would be an Amazon shop under. It should be a section.
I'm sure I saw something there.
Yeah.
There's like a section where all the decoupage things are and all that sort of rub-ons and stuff.
Yeah. So that's what the rub-on transfer, and you can actually get them from. Let's see, Dollar Tree has some, but it looks like this. See, this says decor transfer, and this is sunflowers for this one. But all you do is just you can put it on furniture. Like here's a dresser, and you just put it on anything you want. I could have even put it on this heart. I could have put one of these on here and then did my checks around it like I did last night with the napkin. You could put it on glass, all kinds of stuff. And then, so there's different brands. You can do a redesign. I think it's called all kinds of stuff. And the one, oh, this one was a cute one. This is a little farm one. That one was cute. So
Betty Etkin is here.
I kind of was sad to see this picture with the label and the pig. It's like, here's the lamb chops here. And it's like, oh my gosh. Or not the lamb chops, the loin chop. Hey, Betty. Oh, I got these. I actually had ordered, this is redesign. And I got them from Amazon. I want to say. I'm pretty sure Amazon for. I put a lot of them under there because I love using these, and I love using the ones from, let's see, and the the stencils and all. But you can get certain ones like these, for example. These are rub ones, and these are from Dollar Tree. So you can put it on a craft, or you can put it on, a cup. So all these go on like the cup. And then there's some that, that have little sayings, and you can get a lot from Dollar Tree actually, like letters, all kinds of stuff. So I have a ton over there from ones from like Dollar Tree. So keep an eye out where the stickers are there, and you'll see it'll say rub on or rub off. One of those. So now I'm gonna just cut some of this material because I want to incorporate this pretty pink into this. So I was thinking just taking the strip and then just going around it like I did that, but only, a little bit around. I'm just kind of stretching it around there. But yeah, those are by the stickers, and you can get the letters, and they have all kinds of like sheets with words and all kinds of cool stuff.
I just have to nip off for a second. My doctor was calling me.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
All right. And then where I left off for this one, I'm going to continue. Let me cut off this little piece here. I am going to continue right from that spot where I left off and glue it right on top of there. And then continue on. So there's so many different materials that people kind of look past and you don't really think, like, 'cause, I mean, for years, I would even do it, like take things to the thrift store. I mean, you can keep jeans, everything, like so many things to craft with. So when I seen this sweater and I knew that it didn't fit Ari anymore, I knew I wanted to craft with it. Ooh, that was hot. Yikes. So I like to just kind of give different dimension and texture and all that stuff with these by using this. So that's why, oh, there's a piece here. You get more for your money because when the kid doesn't wear it anymore, then you craft with it. I do cut off like the extra seams and stuff like that. And then I left off right there. So I'm going to start right here. Are you back?
I'm back.
Hey.
He didn't answer his phone back, so he might ring me back in a minute again. I'll just be quicker off the mark. If I suddenly disappear, just so you know, that's what's happened.
Okay.
Oh, yes, he's doing it right now. Bye. I'll see you in a minute.
almost done. This will match really pretty with the, it'll match really good with the bay leaves from Dollar Tree that I've been wanting to use because they're so pretty. There goes another finger, right? Hey, Shanna. Yep, there goes another one. I'm going to peel off my skin as I am speaking. And there it goes. And there's a little bee on here. So I'm actually going to cut that out as well and use this. It says, let's stay in the garden. And I'm going to save this for springtime. This little section here. Because I'm sure I could find something to do a little bit of patchwork with that. Because I love bees and bee decor. And sunflowers and all kinds of stuff. I love it all. All right. Shanna, did you get done? Did you just do a live? Crazy remember that it's the next day, 15 hours ahead of us in Australia. I know. That is so true. So she's 12 hours. What did she say that she was for me? I think it was 12 or 13 hours. Because you're 2 hours behind me, I think. Man, I am so dehydrated. It's not even funny. We have 37 friends here right now. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much for spreading the love. Letting all know that we're here, hanging out, making a MCI Crafts. Boy, this is itchy. It is mighty itchy. All right. Almost done with this. And then I might actually add a little bit of like some lace or something too. So I'm going to just cut a little section here.
Okay, I'm back for good now.
Yay. Hopefully good.
Oh, it's just a disaster because COVID has exploded here. It's impossible to get prescriptions filled, and my doctor has sent a prescription through 3 times, and the chemist keeps saying they don't have it.
Wow.
And it's just, and now they don't even answer the phone because everyone's trying to get rapid tests, and so it's just driving. Yeah.
So it's just, oh man, that would be so. So what? I mean, you have to have your medicine. That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah. I had another situation. I solved it by going to an online one and paying a lot of money just to get them to write a prescription, which they did, and they sent it to me with a little code. But then they didn't send it with a repeat, and I need 2 prescriptions because they already couldn't find the one that he wrote 3 months ago. And so, yeah, it sounds really complicated, but it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, nightmare. It's not.
Yeah.
It is dealing with doctor stuff, but then to add that one to it is.
Well, he's just saying, I strongly implore you, Bethwyn. He keeps saying, I strongly implore you, please change your chemist. Please. That's so funny. Because he's been on the phone for hours to them and he's on holidays.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So what holiday is it there for you guys?
Oh, no, it's just summer holidays. So a lot of people kind of take a couple of weeks off after Christmas, New Year. So they sort of have a month-ish off. And so, yeah, he's back officially next Monday, but we've talked about every second day. It's so funny. Yeah.
So it's so weird to think that you guys are completely opposite and having summer right now.
Yeah.
Wow. I
It's
never,
because of the angle of the earth.
that is pretty nifty. All right, so I'm almost done with wrapping this, and then I want to wrap my something else around here, just to give it a little something, like more, little more something something. I might use this material here that I got from Walmart. It's kind of like a little sweater type thing, or I might do some lace, possibly do a little lace. But let me get, I need one more, where did I sit that? Right here. I need one more little piece for this one. Just a little one here. Well, hopefully that gets all straightened out, and it's a bummer you have to pay more for the prescription.
Yeah, no, I've, I found a way to cheat the system, so to speak. I'm just going to go to a different chemist, so I don't have to go in and they say, we're not giving you one because you owe us a prescription already. So I'm just going to go to a different chemist,
Oh, exactly.
which of course pleased my doctor because then it appears like I'm changing chemist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely better. So,
Jan Webb is 1 hour behind you. You must be Central Time.
yeah, 1 hour behind, and I think Tammy is 2 hours behind, if I'm not mistaken.
No, she's 1 hour. She's Central as well.
Oh, that's right. She said, oh, I was thinking of Shanna is 2 hours behind me.
Shanna is Mountain Time.
Yeah.
So is Lavender Flower. Our Lav, she's Mountain Time as well.
Okay, so here's how that's looking. And now I'm going to put the color that I used on the heart is, kind of like that. Let's see, probably more along the lines of something like this. Or I can even use this nice fuzzy one. Or do I want to do, I could do my favorite lace. My favorite crochet lace one would be pretty. Let's see. Let me see here. I think that would be pretty on there to kind of make it even more whatever the word is. I'm drawing a blank. All right. Youch. And another fingerprint is gone. And I'm just gonna find that one around. In there.
Anyone for Pacific Time? Shanna says she started painting her doors black. I don't know. Maybe I should wait till spring and spray both outside with a gun because it's like 17 outdoors. I mean, maybe paint won't cure properly in that cold weather, will it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know in humidity and stuff it's horrible. I don't know how it is for cold. Like any kind of dampness and stuff would make it not as good. But I'm going to add a well, actually, I don't even have to add that teeny bit here because this is where my rag bow is going to go. So I got that on there, and then
Bit of a ballet dancer vibe about that,
yeah, right.
especially with the crisscross. It's like reminds you of the ribbons on the pumps.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. And then I'll add the bow down here, hanging down, and then I have the picks, and then I'll do some flowers or something on here.
Oh, Shannon says, no, stupid. I have 17 doors to paint. Oh, that's a lot.
New Hampshire. 17 doors to paint. Yeah, have fun with that. That definitely will be a blast. For the house we're getting built, we're going to do black shutters and a black door. I think it'll be super pretty. Let's see.
Shannon says your house is going to be full of MCI.
Well, not fully. Surprisingly, I actually don't have it everywhere. I mean, I've sold some pieces too, but I haven't made like overly a lot of pieces, I wouldn't say. All right, so I think that I'm trying to decide on if I wanted to add a little bit of white. I don't think that I want this. Let's see how it would look even if I go across. No. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think white would be pretty on here too, but I just don't know what to add. I don't think I want this one. And plus, I would have to use a couple of them. Let me see. So I was thinking about a little bit of white. Maybe some pearls or something. Oops. I don't know.
Shannon says that's what she has, although she painted her front door aqua 4 years ago, but she thinks she's going to go back to black.
Yeah, I think that would look nice. Doing the black. I mean, I don't know what your house looks like, but oh, thank you guys. Thanks, Dee. I believe New Hampshire. Yeah, Eastern Standard. Should I add that or not? I'm drawing a blank on what I want to add around here. I'm drawing a blank. Let me see. Maybe. Oh, I have an idea. I did get this stuff from Dollar Tree. It has some pearls on it. That might kind of dress it up a little bit more too. It's not really, but it's definitely enough. I think this would be what I'm kind of looking for. That would be pretty. All right, so I'm going to add this. I'm going to tuck it down here. Tuck it down there. I absolutely love these. I grabbed, they only had 3 packs of the ivory, so I grabbed all 3. But I'm going to have to check and see if they got more in or if like another Dollar Tree has them. Because these are really pretty. I think they're pretty nifty. And then they have red and pink as well. And let me see if I want to do this one. I might do this the same that I did the other night by having it hang down the bow, like over the bow. So I'm gonna leave this here and just glue it right there. Gonna leave that hanging. And then, yeah, that's pretty. I like that. It just needed a little something else to it. And then once I get the bow, put this up like that. So now I need to glue this on. Glue this on here and just going to do it all around the edges here. Push that in. And then now that I have it flipped, I can kind of just make sure the back is, you know, really good. Pull that down. Right. Seems pretty good. Oops. And just giving it a little extra security back there. So I think that's pretty good. And then I'll have to do a hanger on this one because I won't be able to kind of latch it on like the other one. I was able just to hook or whichever. I don't see a bell. I'm not too sure how that is on.
I'm just looking on my phone to see if I can find where it is there.
Okay. I painted it aqua because everyone had black here. Once I painted mine, like 4 people, another subdivision did, so I'm painting back to black. Oh, they did the aqua as well. All right, so there's how that looks. And when I do my rag bow here, I'm gonna use some different materials that I have here, and then I'm also going to add in my sari silk, down here. And then the sari silk one here also has some pink where they connect it together because they just make it one long, a bunch of big ratty mess, basically. Happens every time. But and now that you started buying a Shanna, you can see that it happens every time. Very messy. But it is pretty awesome for the rag bows and all the things. So I might actually use this as my hanger as well. I'll just find my end here. Pull a little bit out. My last one I bought didn't have the pink on it. But yeah, this is a tangled mess. And now I have it coming out of two different ways here. This way seems to be a little bit better. So I'm going to use this one. And so I'm going to cut this in half. It's just one continuous thing that they kind of just sew. They sew on these little pieces and they make it one long one. Are you adding the pink sweater? Yeah, I did. Oh, you found the bell? Good. In different colors. I have the different colors is the first, when I first ordered, I ordered the different color one, and then I ordered this color. And then the second time I ordered this color, and the third time. And I do need to get some more because it is running kind of low. That's why I've been trying to take it easy on using it. Not use it as much. And then before I put my bow on here, I'm gonna put the flower picks for the, where is it at? The bay leaves here. So I have two. I did have two sitting here. Who knows where that went? There's something in my eye. Yeah, so I used the sweater, Betty. It was one that was, it used to be Aria's and it didn't fit her anymore. I got all kinds of stuff like feathers and lint and everything flying in my nose and my eye.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what Laurie wrote.
Sure, that's what it is.
No.
Let's see.
She just had a typo disaster. I was like, what? Hang on.
See, like all these particles floating around. One of them, sure enough, did get me right in my eye. Okay, so I had the other flowers sitting here. Where in the world? Where did those leaves go? That is something special. Sometimes the supplies just get up and walk away. And I know I didn't use them in my last craft, or did I? Oh, I think I did put them in there. I sat them inside that thing. So what I'm going to have to do is maybe just do it on one side. Maybe on one side then. Oh, good. Well, that worked out. All right. Just going to tuck that in. And then I'll glue it. That's pretty. Good. Put a little bit extra glue there. And here. All right. So now I'm gonna put, I don't think I'm gonna put any flowers or anything. I mean, I could put something on the board. I don't know. I could put like a little cluster of flowers or something there, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna make the bow for now and then see how it goes from there. But that's how it looks with those bay leaves in there. They're really pretty and they go really well with the little sweater. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'm actually gonna use some diamond dust on the heart itself. And
Rita Amaro says, love it.
Yay! You made it. Oh, I'm so glad you guys love it. Yeah, the pics last night, I realized I did put it in there, in that one. And I didn't know how that would be with adding the feathers around. Like if it would look good in this or not. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think that it kind of goes with this one like it did the other one. But I'll put a couple around just to kind of get an idea of how it would look, to see if it's going to work or not. But I don't think so. This one fell right on out of there. This one keeps falling out. Shove that one in there. I don't know. You guys like the feathers in it? I'm not too sure if I'm liking it or not. I think I would have to. I'm not going to glue them in right now. I think I would have to kind of just let it grow on me maybe. So let me hold it up so you guys can see it. Just gonna put in 2 more. And this is a boa that I got from Dollar Tree. Out of all the feathers I have, I just insist on using this thing from good old Dollar Tree. Because they're just really fun. They're whimsical and they're just shaped so they're just fun. I like those. But we gotta see how we like. So I'm still not 100%. Carmen loves. No, thank you guys. No feathers. Carmen loves it. What do you guys? Feathers, no feathers. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Probably no feathers for this one is what I'm thinking. But I mean, I could add a couple of the flowers on here like I did the other one. I do keep the feathers. I do the same kind of thing where I'm using these and putting it by the one in the middle up here. And
4 no feathers, 5 no feathers, and no actual feathers.
no feathers.
Only, yep.
Feathers are out.
Unanimous.
They're
6.
gone. Feathers are out. All right, we got our consensus on that. And now I'm going to make the bow. And then I was seeing if I wanted those. I don't think I want that. And then I could do a sign that says love to kind of break up a little bit of, you know, the checks there, and then paint this pink or gold or something, or even white to make that pop. I could do white on the love sign instead of just having, you know, just a big thing of checks. I could kind of break that up a little bit. And then diamond dusted, of course. Got a diamond dust, but I could do white, see how it looks with it, if it really pops out. Or, you know, pink. But right now,
Sandra says gold.
gold.
Kelly Dallas Hutchison says, hey, Christy, hope that you're feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, it was a lot of no feathers. It wasn't looking, I was trying to make the feathers work, but it wasn't. I knew. It was just a matter of time before they came off. All right, so what I'm going to do is make the tails first. So I'm going to put all these long pieces together. And just random stuff like tea towels, big chunks of like teams and stuff. I cut those, and I like them different sizes as well.
4 golds, 1 pink.
What was it? 2 golds, 3 golds, 1 pink.
4 golds, 1 pink.
Okay.
5 golds.
5 golds. All right.
5 golden.
Right there. And that one. Want a nice, since this is a kind of a thick wreath, I'm going to make it a little thick for my tails here. And then I think that's pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit of, let's see what's going on here with this piece. Add a little bit of lace as well. And then for this piece, I do want to use this it's like a coffee stain muslin, but I want to make that a little bit smaller. Like a little skinnier. Okay, so that, and maybe add a little bit of, a little more lace. Or I could do sheer. Maybe a little sheer. Okay. I'm going to use one of these pieces here to tie this together. Right in the middle.
Betty is asking, are you putting any of the pink sweater in your bow?
I was thinking about putting it at the top because these are, because of the, like, it wouldn't be quite long enough. And I don't know, I think it would be a little bit weird in the bottom part. Because I don't know if I can get it. I guess it depends on, let me see, I'll test it out. I gotta get a decent size. Oh, you know what? I did cut off, let me see. I could put these, the little trim thing.
Wonder if you could put the sweater on the love sign.
That'd be cute. That would be adorable. All right, let's see. Let me just take this off. Just so that let's see if it looks good on here. I wish it was a bit longer. I do wish it was a bit longer. And I will trim this stuff down as well, because that's a little bit long too. And then for the top, I'm going to have to move this for a minute. All right, so for the top, I'm going to use the same materials, and then just kind of just cross them over, kind of crisscross them there. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm actually going to add this one in. I don't know why I keep tying this, just for me to add more. This time I'm not going to tie it. Because I want a nice full bow. So I added just a couple more pieces to it there. As a matter of fact, actually these that are super long, I could actually cut a little bit off of it as well and use it in in the bow at the top too.
Trudy Cash is here.
Yay! Trudy made it. Hey Trudy. Oh, it's starting to get a little hot. All right, so now this one is kind of pretty small. So let me just put it like that. And you can make these, there's several different ways that I make rag bows. So it just depends really. But I'm just folding the pieces, making different lengths. And these, I'm going to cut a little bit there. This one looks pretty wonky on the end, so that's going to go.
Shanna's got you on the big screen now.
Yay! Don't tell me the whole family's watching though. Oh, my nose. I'm so itchy. Paint. Oh, thank you.
Cassie Freeman.
Hi, Anne. Oh, thank you. The box took a little bit longer than expected. I didn't realize I was on so long last night.
People were saying that they thought that Debbie might have used the same napkin that you did today.
Really? Oh, wow.
Well, they said it looked very close.
Oh.
Shanna says she's the only one awake. And Kelly Epperson says, hello, ladies.
Hi, Kelly. Oh, thank you guys for being here. All right, so all I'm basically doing.
Oh, And Karen Jean, I missed her. Sorry. Karen Jean is here.
Oh, hi, my beautiful friend. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of this from the bill in here too. Or the, the sweater there. Use that piece. See how this one would be. All right. Hopefully that's big enough. I'm not too sure. I might need a little something a little bit bigger. Let me get, I'm thinking this right here, actually. Oops. This right here would be great. And this is from Michael's. And it's a little bit more on the like peachy side, but I think it looks really pretty. So basically all I'm going to do is just a big loop to kind of put as the base.
Craspirational says, oh, I'm having a huge block party right now. You don't want all of us watching you.
Everybody's going to be watching. Oh my. That would be a lot. Actually, I think I'm going to tie. Let me do one more of this. One more of this one. And then it'll kind of be like an X with those. And then move that together like that. And we'll see how it is. I kind of messed it up a little bit. And I didn't want, I'm going to have to fix it. Sorry, guys.
Nothing to apologize about. It's fantastic just watching you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just want it to be nice.
You've got to be happy.
So I got it like that. A little bit, kind of crossed. And then those go down so you can have little tails down there too. This one was just a short one, so it's just going across. And then loop these. A little loopy loop there. So how's everybody's weather? I won't be sorry. You guys are stuck with me just, a little bit longer.
As long as you're not overdoing it.
Yeah. Well, I feel okay on here.
Do you feel better than you did before, or?
Yeah, I mean, I always, for some reason, I feel better when I go, live, I guess, because it just keeps my mind occupied.
Yeah, you're distracted from, it's just distraction from, you can't possibly have your brain thinking about that at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. So then I'm like, I'm just not even focusing on being sick at all. So it's
That's good. Craftspirational says it's below freezing and snowing like crazy.
Sure.
Kelly says she has been hurting all day because of the cold.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sandra Jones says she's having fantastic weather.
Sandra always has fantastic weather. I'm jealous.
Florida. Karen Jean says so cold in Minnesota.
Oh, man.
Monica Heath said 69 today, 36 tonight.
Wait until you move over here on the East Coast, my friend. And good old Connecticut, is it? I think it's going to be a little different. All right, I'm going to add some of this. Yeah, it's nice to keep my mind off of it and not think about dwelling on being sick and all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Oh, jeez. All right, so I'm going to use this one here and kind of slide it up underneath. And then might have to use, I don't think that's going to work.
Kelly says 10 degrees here in Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
Sandra Jones said her husband told me that he almost had a meltdown this morning thinking about his cancer. I can imagine, Sandra. It's so overwhelming, stressful, and scary.
Oh, I am so sorry. That is sad. I definitely have prayed. I'm going to continue to pray. I know it's a lot to deal with. For
An
both.
action plan is what he needs. They need to form a plan of attack, and then at least, it's not just all what ifs.
Yeah. How long has he had that?
I'll let you know when she answers. Shanna says it's actually 34 right now. I'm not sure if she's talking about how many people are in the chat or what the temperature is, because there's 34 in the chat, according to me.
Yeah.
Kelly says it's cold in Missouri.
Cool.
Trudy says, I was comfy inside here till I ate police cream. I think she means ice cream. Now I'm freezing. Got my hands stuck up inside my armpits. Oh, Trudy.
Oh, no.
Patricia is cold and windy here. We're supposed to get a lake effect snowstorm.
I know Trisha is in Buffalo, New York.
Ah. So is that Lake Michigan? What lake is that? Lake Superior? I don't know. My geography has gone down the chute.
Oh, for Sandra, I mean for Trisha.
Yeah.
Buffalo, New York, that's up north, like northern of us.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to work out what the water is. Or is it just Hudson Bay? I don't know.
I have no clue. I guess the same, what are we? Pacific? Atlantic? Like,
No, she's got something above her because it's,
um,
it's in between her and Canada where Niagara Falls is.
yeah, can't think of what that is.
Lake Erie, she says. There you go. Thank you, Patricia.
Lake Erie. Very makes sense. All right, so I got little loops and all kinds of messiness going on. Kind of spread that out. Have these all just kind of shabby and shabby.
Oh, look at that. It's like a flower.
And then I'm going to cut that down a little. That one.
Jackie says it's cold here, only high 10 degrees tomorrow, and I have to go to a doctor and a funeral home. It's too cold for her. Oh, darling.
That's freezing.
Monica says it's going to freeze in New Hampshire. It's a whopping 3 where Crispirational is.
Wow.
People are giving their best to Sandra. He was diagnosed in May.
I made her a jar full of Bible verses and positive messages. Read one when you feel down, scared, or need uplifting. Aw, that's sweet. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you love the bell. very shaggy and shabby. And so you did that for Sandra? That is so sweet. All right, all that material. So I'm going to put this right on here and just put a nice amount of glue on there. Hopefully you guys seen how I made it, and all I can make a video, put a video on here on how I made it. And then I wanted to do, because bows is like one of my things. Like I just love bows. I used to have the accessory business, and bows was just something I've done for a super long time. So I do want to make a video of, messy bows and loop bows, big wreath bows, tree ones to put on trees, just a variety of a bunch of different kinds. And that way you guys can see it better because it'll be up close too. But now that I have this glued on, I'm going to take this that was hanging down, and then I'm going to put that going across the bottom. It's going to hang down, and then I'm going to tuck it right on the other side here. And then tuck it right underneath.
A necklace. You're giving it a necklace?
Yeah, a little necklace. And then you can kind of fluff up the loops if you want, because I used the wired ones. Those are placed, you can kind of put those up. Give a little something extra. And flip this side. And then I think we need a little bling. We need a little bling, I think. Make sure it's enough glue, because that's definitely a big bow here. And then I could show the different ways that I make these bows as well. Like the other night, I made it, I made it different as well because it wasn't quite as much material. So I just tie it like I would like my shoes, which is the easiest way that you could do it. I'm just going to cut this piece here a little bit more. There we go. And then let's get some kind of brooch, I guess. I'm trying to think this would be. Oh, that's the one I couldn't really open. Take this off. So this is from Tool. And earlier, Potter put the link to my link tree with all.
I shall do it again.
Oh, thank you.
It's no problem. It's easy.
So put that, and you can see the Totally Dazzled is on there. And you can get some beautiful pieces. All of my links are on there. From what I can remember, I think I added them all. If there's anything else, I'll add it in there. And then the Amazon and all that good stuff. But I'm going to use this pretty one here. So pretty. I love it. And then I do have to put a little, I might trim it down a little bit. I'm not too sure yet. I have to kind of look at it and see. But and now it's so pretty.
I have a friend that lives in Rochester too, Craftspiration.
Oh, yeah?
It's beautiful.
I have a couple friends that live in Colorado. All right, and then So you guys think I should do, maybe white would be really pretty. And then I'm just going to try it white. Excuse me. Try it white and then put the diamond dust. This is mighty stiff.
Crafts by Shanna says, cute Christy love.
Oh, thank you.
Rita Amara says, that is one of my favourite pieces, Christy, of bling.
Wow.
Trudy Cash says, so pretty.
Thank you.
Sandra Jones says, absolutely beautiful, with lots of hearts and pink and red and yellow and orange. And Crafts by Shanna says, diamond dust. Diamond dust.
Dust. Get that DD out. DD it. I'm just drenching this in the white chalk paint.
Speaking of Dee Dee Bates says, it is beautiful.
Wow. That was good.
Craftsspirational says she's back in Colorado now, but she truly misses Rochester, where they have a plate. You could get a plate, right? That's the thing in Rochester, to get a plate.
Oh, wow.
It's some kind of food thing.
My father used to live in New York, but I was little at the time. Stuff. I was pretty young.
I love typos. Shanna says, I finally put my diamond dustbin in an empty glitter bottle. Sorry, it's hilarious.
And glitter bottle. Oh, dustbin.
Diamond dustbin.
Dustbin. Yeah, the most like correction, like mess ups is
Yes.
from Tammy and Shanna.
Yes, I can imagine.
Who has the most? I definitely have the most. I was like, I don't know. You and Shanna might be tied. It's pretty funny, actually. Love it.
I know. I've quite often gone to those sites and just read all the typos, and I'm just like giggling and crying from laughing so much. So silly to laugh at, but it's funny.
Mm-hmm. It surely is.
Especially when mothers send something to their sons and their sons go, Mom!
Kodak camera is located in
Rochester, yes.
Oh,
The museum is there.
that's cool. Pretty nifty, nifty glifty. I made a big mess with all that paint.
Shanna says her brain works faster than her fingers.
Exactly.
Better than the other way around, I think.
All right. Seems good. And I thought I had the DD out, but not. Actually, I was supposed to get. Oh, it comes in tomorrow. I got some more DD coming tomorrow.
I think we should start a graph, and we can calculate how much diamond dust you use for each craft as to how happy you are, or something like that. Some correlation.
That would be interesting to see for sure.
Kelly says you missed a spot at the top of the L.
Oh, I missed a bunch of spots. But I guess I'll go back and get it since you noticed it. This little screen. If you can notice that, then I better get it.
Shasta Bishop says, I wish I could figure out how to make the screen larger.
Hey, Shasta. So glad you're here, my friend.
If you turn it horizontal, it can make it slightly larger, but it's not a massive difference, Shasta. If you are willing to go without chat at all, you can look at it in a browser, and if you look at it in a browser, you can zoom in at will, but then of course you cannot chat. You'll have to have both the app and a browser open, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you'll kind of have to go back and forth pretty much if you want to.
That's if you want to, yeah, if you want to zoom right in, but otherwise turn it sideways. It's the best bet, but it's not fabulous. And Shannon pipes in, your TV on Roku. That's right. That's the best way.
Yep, exactly. My
Uh,
personal screen is big. Yay. Yeah, watching on like the computer TV and stuff is definitely, that's the way to go. And a lot of people don't even know that you can watch it on your TV. You have no idea that you have a smart TV. And my parents had no idea. And I'm like, yeah, you got YouTube and all kinds of stuff on your TV there. So get your
well,
grandkids, your kids, all they totally could get you hooked up.
yes.
Get you hooked up quick because they know. I mean, I can tell you that Arya probably knows more about this stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so glue. I need some glue. Oh, wait.
Trudy needs to learn that, she's saying. Shanna says that she says her fingers are fat. I don't think so. I doubt it. I'm sure you have beautiful, long, beautiful, elegant fingers. Kelly says she's watching on a computer, so my screen is pretty big. Ditto, Kelly. I am too. Paula says, hello, a little late. Sorry, Paula Dunn.
You made it. Better late than never.
And Sandra Jones says, this new phone I have will not care what you type. It changes it to what it wants.
It has a microphone. It's very smart.
Sandra says she doesn't have internet access, so she can only watch on phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely. You will have to find out how to make it bigger then. I know for certain, like if you have an iPhone.
Tablet? Won't that be, can't you use your same data on a tablet? I don't know, I might be wrong.
Diamond dust. It's so beautiful.
Shanna just said, ha ha ha, Rembrandt. And then she goes, whoops. I don't know if that was her brain typing something out she was thinking. I think she was thinking, my hands are like Rembrandt's.
That's funny. Another autocorrect moment.
Well, actually, I used to tell people that, don't you know that Leonardo da Vinci has little stumpy hands? I made it up, but I used to tell people.
Oh, look how pretty that is.
Shanna says, Christy, remember the furnace autocorrect?
Yes, I do remember. And I said, actually, it does kind of make sense to call it a furnace. I mean, I think that'll be the new thing. That was pretty funny, though. I was cracking up. I'm like, what's the furnace flap? What is that? Oh, man, that was hilarious. Love it.
Jackie says she would love to watch you on TV, but the kids are asleep with her in the living room. Mary Snyder says, hello, Christy.
Hey, Mary made it too. Hey there, my friend. All right, so I'm going to put this right in the middle-ish.
I keep thinking about the black eyes on the deer.
Oh my gosh.
I still think about that. It makes me laugh.
That was really funny. I totally thought that I was thinking like, oh my gosh, like who beat up the poor deer? My gosh.
I know. It was like there was like two plot lines going on. You could see what is Christy thinking? What is the chat thinking?
Like, I don't know about that. Like it's really harsh. I'm thinking these people are crazy people. And then I'm like, oh yes, that totally makes sense. Totally makes sense now.
Yeah. Shanna said she missed that live.
I know. That was a good one. That was people were wearing Depends on that one. All right, so that turned out really pretty. I do love that. The white, it does pop.
It punch. Yeah, it
It gives
really does.
pop to it, and then it goes with like the white in here. And yeah, so I think that is pretty good. Now I just need to put a hanger real quick. So let me use this. I'm just going to use the Sorry Silk here.
Everyone is loving it.
Oh, thank you guys.
Beautiful.
Always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. And
People are dispensing great advice to Trudy. Fantastic. Patricia says gorgeous. Monica Heath says so very beautiful.
thank you.
Sandra Jones says so beautiful. Mary Smarter says so pretty. Craftspirational says gorgeous. Paula Dunn says beautiful. Anne Thompson says very pretty. Donna McNair says gorgeous.
Thank you.
Dee Dee Bates says gorgeous.
So there's a spot right here in the back that I want to kind of nestle this into.
Uh-huh.
So I made a knot, and then right back here is like a nice little spot that I can just nestle that right in. So it'll kind of help keep it secure a little bit more. And then I'll put these little flaps, little flappies down. The first flap down.
Sandra Jones says she loves hanging out with you.
Aw. Well, likewise, my friend. Thank you guys. All right, so I just made a little teeny one. I'm not going to pull it yet because I always do that and then it's too soon. So, yeah.
How heavy is that?
That is it, my friends. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Potter, for everything, for helping out and reading the comments and hanging out. I thought it was a blast hanging out.
Thank you. I'm very honored, and I hope that I was helpful in some way.
Of course you were. You're always helpful. Definitely always helpful.
We just want you to, I hope tomorrow you wake up and feel better. Better, not, I know it's not going to be better completely, but better than today rather than worse, because that's just awful, you poor darling.
Oh, thank you. I know. I pray so. So all the prayers, the better. I did start on a new medicine tonight for immune system and vitamin C and zinc and all. So I think it should be, hopefully it should improve. I mean, I wouldn't think that it would be worse. I mean, my gosh, it's like how much more, how many days is it going to be worse? But, all right. Sweet dreams, my friends. No face.
Thank you.
Lives. You're so helpful. Yes, she is helpful. All right. Oh, thank you guys. Hey, Joy. All right. So streams. I will see you guys tomorrow on Facebook, and I'll post when I'm going live. Keep an eye out for crafts that I'm going to post that I'm behind in, and also don't forget, if you haven't already, to join the CCC, and Crafty Creators Community is where you can post your crafts as well. So thank you guys. All right, sweet dreams, friends. Bye.
Hit the likes. Hit the likes.
Likes on the way out. Hit the likes. All right, bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.